Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. And it's very rare of me to do this. So I'm gonna be making lunch, cheesy quesadillas, and I'm gonna bake them. And so I have corn tortillas. I'm gonna be using corn tortillas and store-bought because I don't have to make the stuff, to make, this is easy, simple lunch, and, so, yeah, so, let's get started. I'm going to bring my baking sheet. This is a 13 by 9 inch baking sheet, and what I'm going to do is line the tortillas up. I know you can see that, guys. Line them up. And I have, this is reduced fat cheddar cheese. And what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of on there, and just spread it out evenly. Hold on, guys, I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, dry my hands. But always make sure that your hands are clean when you're cooking. So yeah, so the cheese is spread spread out, So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do it like this. And just like that. Just gonna put it to the side. Okay. Make another one. I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese. I make this sometimes, cheese broke, but it's okay. I mean, not the cheese broke, but I mean the tortilla, but it's okay. I make this sometimes. I bake it. I like to bake my food. I do use my stove, but sometimes I like to bake, guys, and yeah, so, yeah, I'm like a baker person. I like to use my stove, but I like to bake as well. And don't be afraid. Like, when people start to cooking, like, this is a recipe that I came up with. Just cheese and, tortillas and all that, and these tortillas are gluten-free. So if you have a gluten-free allergy, I would recommend this. It's La Banderita Authentic Mexican. Corn tortillas. So yeah, if you have like gluten-free allergy, I would definitely recommend it. I don't eat a lot of corn tortillas, guys, because it's a starch, and it's 100 calories. It's whole grain corn. I just don't eat a lot of tortillas. And you probably guys are wondering what kind, I am Mexican and American. Yeah, so I was born here. My dad is from Mexico. I do know Spanish, and I might not look like a typical Mexican person, but yeah. So yeah, I just love to cook. Not to be afraid. When you begin to cook, I would have this high confidence. It's like, yeah. And I would burn food, but now it's like, okay, I know what I'm doing, and I feel confident. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have one more. I think I'm just gonna do 5, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 5. Just 5. So, don't be too overly confident in your kitchen, So, when I started cooking, I used to burn food. Or I used to put on high temperature or, low temperature. And so, yesterday I should have done a video, guys, because I made peanut butter cookies. The healthy version. Now, I know you guys know that I have Herbalife. And so, I made peanut butter cookies with the Herbalife powder. And I put peanut butter, I put granulated sugar, and I put a little bit of vanilla extract. And it came out good. Yes. They were devoured. So it was a healthy version. I should have came on and did a video on that for you guys. But I'm sorry, guys. I was so busy yesterday. So, yeah. So, this is a cooking video. Just giving you advice. So, this is how my tortillas look. They're broken. It's fine. It's fine because you're gonna devour them. I'm just probably gonna eat one, and that's basically, it. So, yeah, so this is how they look. And this is a 13 by 9 inch baking sheet. I didn't grease my pan or anything because I don't really like to bake with grease or anything. I just, so this is gonna go in the oven for, I think, 350. Yeah, I'm gonna cook these for 350 until, they get like, golden brown. The cheese melt, and ooey gooey. So, yeah, so maybe about, I say, guess it on time, 350 for maybe 8 to 10 minutes. This will cook. Just like the cheese melt, and not burnt, but melt. So feel confident, in your kitchen. So I have a toaster oven, so I'm gonna put these in, and okay, so they're in the oven. Yeah, so don't be afraid, like, in your kitchen, and like I was saying, I should have came on here yesterday and show you guys how I was baking. When it was like my first time like baking. Sorry guys, my nose is like so runny. It was my first time, baking from scratch. And I didn't think they would come out good, but they did. It was a healthy version of peanut butter cookies. I didn't add the brown sugar like you're supposed to. I just added granulated sugar, vanilla extract, and peanut butter, like maybe 2 or 3 spoonsful of peanut butter. and like 4 or 5 scoops of the Herbalife shake. And really is, I didn't put a lot of sugar because I wanted to explain on this. That's why I came in here. And so while my tacos, TG quesadillas, tacos, whatever, are cooking, I didn't put a lot of sugar because when I watch, Food Network channel, that was my channel, and when I was in high school, I used to watch Paula Deen, Rachel Ray, 30-Minute Meals, Bobby Flay, Sandra Lee, all those all those OG chefs. I used to watch them, and I'm like, wow, if they could do it, I could do it too. But they are more advanced than me. So the reason why I did not add a lot of sugar was because when I see, the competition, the baking shows, and the judges would judge, and they would say, do not add a lot of sugar, because the sugar will overpower, the taste. So, and I think that's true, that when you bake, you don't add a lot of sugar. Like if you're making cookies, you don't want to add a lot of sugar because you don't want the sugar to overpower the other ingredients. You want to taste, the ingredients. So I taste, when they were done, I tasted the Herbalife, the sugar, and the vanilla extract, and the peanut butter. Mostly I tasted the peanut butter. I didn't really taste the sugar. I just added like a spoonful, and that was it. So I remember that, watching, Food Network, and, the baking competition, is the judges were really, I tasted I tasted it, and it was absolutely delicious. Afterwards, I tasted it was delicious. I didn't taste the sugar. So a lot of the times is when you're baking, you taste your product before you bake it to see if it needs, more ingredients. Just like when you're cooking, if it needs salt, add a little bit more, but not overpower, because you don't want to have salt flavor when you're cooking, especially with meat. It already has salt in it. So why would you add more salt? And then you add in seasoning, which is garlic powder, onion powder, ajo, and all that, and salt and pepper. That it all has, salt in it. So be very limited on the salt and sugar intake, So it was, a little sweet too, a little, snack. But definitely, I will do another healthy recipe for you guys. That recipe, that peanut butter recipe, I just came up on my own. And I have a way of coming up with weird recipes, guys. And when I do, they end up being delicious or disgusting. It's like that. So, but mostly, when I come up with recipes, they're like delicious and everybody loves and enjoy them. So, I hope you guys like this video that I did for you guys. And yeah, so they're gonna be cooking, and I will come back maybe later and do another healthy snack for you guys. And so I hope you guys enjoy this information that I did for you guys. And so yeah, stay tuned for more. Bye bye.